Have you ever wondered if your dog is truly happy? Most owners think they're doing everything right, but the truth is, small mistakes in daily routines can impact a dog's happiness more than you realize. The good news? There are scientifically proven ways to boost your dog's happiness, and they're easier than you think. And number 5, most owners completely overlook it. Stick around until the end, because I'm going to share a little-known secret about canine happiness that could change the way you bond with your dog forever. Now, let's jump right in. The first way to make your dog happier is by creating a predictable daily routine. Dogs feel safest when they know what to expect. Unlike humans, who crave variety, dogs thrive on consistency. A structured routine helps them feel secure and reduces stress. Think about it. Wild animals follow patterns. Wolves wake, hunt, and rest at predictable times. Domestic dogs still have those instincts, which is why irregular mealtimes, random walks, or unpredictable schedules can make them feel anxious. Research shows that dogs with a stable routine have lower cortisol levels, which means they're less stressed and overall happier. Something as simple as feeding your dog at the same time every day and keeping a consistent bedtime can. This doesn't mean you need a rigid schedule, but maintaining a general structure helps your dog feel safe and balanced. And that leads us straight into the next key to canine happiness, one that many owners don't pay enough attention to. The second way to make your dog truly happy is to give them the right kind of exercise. Taking your dog for a walk is great, but are you giving them the right kind of physical activity? Most owners assume that a short walk around the block is enough, but that's not always the case. Different breeds have different exercise needs. A Labrador or a Border Collie needs a lot more movement than a Bulldog or a Dachshund. But here's what most people don't realize. Mental exercise is just as important as physical exercise. Studies show that dogs who engage in mentally stimulating activities like scent games, puzzle toys, or even learning new tricks are happier and more balanced than those who only get physical exercise. If your dog seems restless even after a long walk, they might be bored, not just under-exercised. Try adding activities that challenge their brain, like hiding treats for them to find or teaching them a new command. And speaking of keeping your dog mentally engaged, that leads us straight into our next point, one that can dramatically improve your dog's happiness if done right. The third way to make your dog happier is to challenge their brain with interactive toys and games. A tired dog is a happy dog, but that doesn't just mean physical exhaustion. Dogs need mental stimulation just as much as they need exercise. Without it, they can become bored, frustrated, and even destructive. Think about it. Dogs were bred for specific jobs. Some were hunters, others herders, and some were even bred to track scents over miles. But today, most dogs spend their days waiting for their owners to come home. That's why mental enrichment is so important. Interactive toys, puzzle feeders, and scent games tap into a dog's natural instincts and keep them engaged. Something as simple as hiding treats around the house or stuffing a Kong toy with peanut butter can turn their day from boring to exciting. If your dog tends to chew furniture, dig holes, or bark excessively, they might not need more discipline. They might just need a challenge. And speaking of bonding with your dog, the next point is something that can make them happier almost instantly. The fourth way to make your dog happier is to spend quality time with them through physical touch and bonding. Your dog doesn't just love you, they need you. Dogs are social animals, and nothing makes them feel safer and happier than spending time with their favorite human. But here's where many owners go wrong. They assume just being around their dog is enough. Quality time isn't just about being in the same room, it's about engagement. Simple things like belly rubs, ear scratches, or even just sitting with your dog while giving them your full attention can boost their happiness. In fact, studies have shown that petting a dog releases oxytocin, the love hormone, in both you and your pet. That's the same hormone responsible for bonding between parents and babies. And here's something most people don't know. Not all dogs enjoy hugs. While some love the closeness, others find it stressful. A better way to show affection? Gentle strokes on the chest or back, or even just sitting quietly together. Now, let's talk about something that most owners completely overlook, but it's one of the most important ways to make your dog truly happy. The fifth way to make your dog happier, and the one most owners ignore, is letting them use their nose. Dogs don't just experience the world through sight and sound like we do. For them, smell is everything. Their noses are up to 100,000 times more sensitive than ours, meaning they gather an incredible amount of information just from sniffing around. Yet, so many owners rush their dogs through walks, pulling them away from interesting scents. But here's the truth. Sniffing is not just a casual activity for dogs. It's essential for their mental well-being. Studies show that dogs who are allowed to sniff during walks have lower stress levels and are more relaxed afterward. Think of it like this. For a dog, sniffing is like reading the news, checking social media, and exploring a new city all at once. Try this. On your next walk, slow down. Give your dog extra time to sniff trees, grass, and even the sidewalk. You might be surprised at how much calmer and happier they seem afterward. And now that we've covered the importance of mental stimulation, let's talk about something just as crucial: what you're putting in your dog's bowl every day. The sixth way to make your dog happier is by giving them the right food and healthy treats. Most dog owners focus on feeding their pets enough, but are you feeding them right? A dog's diet plays a huge role in their overall happiness, energy levels, and even behavior. Cheap, processed kibble often contains fillers and artificial ingredients that can lead to digestive issues, allergies, and even mood swings. Just like humans feel sluggish after eating junk food, dogs can experience the same thing. Instead, focus on high-quality proteins, healthy fats, and natural ingredients. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon or flaxseed, help keep your dog's brain sharp and their coat shiny. And when it comes to treats, go for natural options like carrots, blueberries, or small pieces of lean meat. One more thing, feeding your dog at consistent times helps regulate their metabolism and gives them a sense of security, reducing anxiety and stress. Now, let's move on to the final, and perhaps most important, way to make your dog truly happy. The seventh way to make your dog happier is by using positive reinforcement and clear communication. Dogs want to please their owners. It's in their nature. But too often, they get mixed signals from humans without even realizing it. The way you communicate with your dog can either build their confidence or leave them confused and anxious. Instead of focusing on punishment when your dog does something wrong, shift your focus to rewarding the behaviors you want to see more of. This is called positive reinforcement, and it's the most effective and humane way to train a dog. For example, instead of scolding your dog for jumping on guests, reward them when they greet people calmly. Instead of yelling when they bark, praise them when they're quiet. Dogs learn much faster when they understand what earns them praise, rather than what gets them in trouble. Consistency is key. If you sometimes let your dog on the couch and other times punish them for it, they'll only get confused. Clear, consistent rules and rewarding good behavior create a happy, confident, and well-behaved dog. Here's something that might surprise you. Your dog's happiness is directly connected to your emotions. Dogs are incredibly intuitive. Studies show that they can read human facial expressions, sense emotions, and even pick up on stress levels through scent. If you're anxious, frustrated, or upset, your dog feels it too. On the other hand, when you're calm, happy, and engaged, your dog mirrors that energy. So, one of the best things you can do for your dog's happiness: take care of your own, spend time together, enjoy the little moments, and make sure your dog feels like a valued part of your life. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these tips do you already follow, and which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to give your dog the best life possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.